Hello Pisces, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of June from the 16th through the 30th. General as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do keep that in mind. We are focusing on those who are in separation at this time or going through some challenges. So I'm going to start things off with 3D messages for the connection, Pisces. So let's begin. I'm going to start with my Silhouettes deck, and then we'll grab some cards from the Mystic Moon Oracles deck. All right, so let's grab some cards here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Pisces. So when it comes to the 3D, what's happening? What is it that you need to be made aware of? So let's see. We have intensity coming through. I can no longer ignore this magnetic pull between us. This message could be coming from either of you. So if you're feeling this way about someone that you are in separation from, Pisces, despite the distance, you're still feeling drawn to them, or again, they could be feeling drawn to you. Let's add to this. Dance like no one is watching. So some of you guys might just be doing your own thing. Somebody could also be really gifted as a dancer here. Let's add to that. We do have possibilities coming through as long as you realize there are no limits. It is truly endless. So go live your best life today. So that's a part of the advice that's coming through here for you today, Pisces. This doesn't just apply to your love life either. It can apply to any part of your life. Okay, so there's also this need to not give so much merit to what other people think, especially those who might be putting in their 2 cents, putting in their opinions. At the end of the day, it comes down to you, your choices, what feels right for you, whether it's regarding a love connection, a career choice, something going on with other people, your family, your friends, some life-altering decisions that you are making. Okay, I mean, it's nice to get advice from people that are around you, but at the end of the day, you got to make a decision that feels right for you. So live your best life is the advice. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here. In the 3D, what else do you need to know at this time, Pisces? But you know, it's interesting because I'm getting to, even though you might just be doing your own thing right now, whatever it is, there are people that are watching you. So maybe on social media, if you do have social media, you've got people observing what you're doing without you perhaps even realizing that. Whether they're interested in you romantically or interested in you for a career choice or some other reason. We do have the winter time reflected here. So of course this could represent the actual season of winter, which is later on in the year, of course, or things could be frozen in time between you and the individual that you are thinking of. If that is the case, then there's not a whole lot going on. There's no movement or even interaction or perhaps communication happening right now. We do have karmic partner coming through, which could explain why things are frozen. So if this person is a karmic for you, and if you are in separation, there might be a blessing here that you might not even be aware of at this time. And then we have a no answer. I forget what sign I did a reading for where these cards came through also. So you might be saying no to this person, no to a karmic. And that could explain why things are frozen between the two of you. Okay, so let's clarify with some tarot here. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Pisces. So when it comes to the 3D, what else do you need to know? There is a magnetic pull. Interesting, because the Four of Wands could represent a twin flame connection. We've got 2 4s coming up. So 4s in tarot typically represents stability. Okay. This is what I'm getting for some of you guys. So there is one connection. I'm feeling two different people coming through here. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a third party situation, but for some of you, maybe if that's what's actually happening, maybe that's why it's coming through in this way. I'm getting the energies of two people. So one individual who's actually good for you and one who is not. There's one person that offers stability and security in your life, and you're able to create a really strong foundation with that person, and another who could be coming through as this karmic who represents that unstable vibe between you and this person. So I'm getting here, Pisces, that you're more geared towards a yes with this twin and a no with the karmic. This could be a person that you are walking away from and not wanting to be with them anymore or have them be a part of your life. And there is someone here that you might come back into union with who does represent a very stable relationship, could even be your twin. You've got the Ace of Cups coming in as well. So Ace of Cups for me is a self-love card. Being able to fill your own cup of love, to be able to find love in yourself first in order to experience that love beyond yourself. And so if that's something that you're working on in the meantime, that's quite beneficial towards your growth and healing at this time. And I love how it's right next to possibilities, because that's, again, the advice for you to live your best life. In order to get that going, you need to be able to welcome in this new beginning by establishing a strong foundation in your own life first. But this is an indication that things can improve, certainly when it comes to your love life. We do have the Seven of Wands here, so this represents the challenges that you have been through when it comes to a particular connection. You know, you've got your walls up, and you could certainly be feeling very defensive when it comes to this person or against this person, because it can represent competition. There are other people that are a part of this scenario here, and that could involve the karmic here. So for some of you guys, I am picking up off of a love triangle or trust issues in the connection, and this could be the reason why things are frozen. If you're divine feminine watching, your masculine could be coming in as this King of Swords, or this is the person that you're dealing with. That could be your karmic, because the King of Swords can sometimes come off as someone who's very cold, frozen, wintry energy, that very cold vibe. So things might be cold between you and a karmic, and things are heating up between you and somebody that you consider to be a twin. And then you've got the Fool card right here. So it's a new beginning that you are being offered here. You might also have been dealing with a person who was not looking towards the opportunity to commit to you. Maybe they just wanted to be in your life, yes, but not really long term. They could have been in and out of your life, just wanting to be carefree, wanting to explore other adventures with other people. But you are being offered a new beginning here, Pisces, and maybe part of that new beginning might lead you towards a really strong foundation with the right partner who could ultimately be your twin. All right, guys, so let's take a look at some dialogue messages here. I'm going to pull from my Heart Space Oracle deck, so let's see what the 3D messages are. What is in their heart space for you, and if you relate to some of these messages for yourself and what you'd like to say to them, you're more than welcome to interpret it in however way you see fit. All right, so what is the dialogue here in the 3D? You're irreplaceable, but so am I. Okay? This could have even been something that they said to you, that they're irreplaceable, that you're never going to find anyone as good as they are for you. but you're both irreplaceable is what this is saying. So you might as well invest your time in someone who's all in rather than someone who just isn't looking for a commitment or anything solid in a partnership. Look at this. We are twin flames. Someday you'll know it too. So there might be someone here who does not realize the type of connection that this actually is, but it is coming through for some of you guys that there is a magnetic pull towards a twin flame. Whoa. There's lust and there's love. Let's combine the two and just make love. So for those of you that relate to this and those intimate moments that you guys have shared, the desire between the two of you, it's pretty strong. We're going to take a look at that later on in this reading, the physical connection and the sexual chemistry, but it's already being reflected here. Now, for some of you guys, maybe you haven't been intimate with each other, but the desire certainly is here, and the love is here as well. But like I've mentioned, I feel the energies of two people, one who's good for you, one who isn't. So it comes down to you making the right choice for yourself. Because one isn't the type to commit and one is. Let's grab one more message from the heart space. If it's meant to be again, life will find a way. Absolutely. So maybe you guys are just both turning it over to the universe. If it's really meant to be, it will find its way back to you. Okay, so that's what's coming through from the 3D, Pisces. Let's go ahead and grab some messages and take a look at what's coming up for you or what is going on in the 5D here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. So focusing on 5D messages here for Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, please. 5D. They're thinking about you. They miss you, remembering the happy times that you guys have shared. So this card actually says it's been years. So for some of you, maybe it has been a long time since you have been with this person. Yet it feels like it was yesterday. I thought that time would make this easier on me, my heart, my mind. I wish I could turn back time to undo the damage that was done, make different choices, but I can't. We can't. All we have are our memories. So I do feel that part of the reason why they are feeling nostalgic about you is because they know that maybe they burnt the bridge with you and that there's no turning back. So that could explain why one of the connections that I was picking up off of Pisces is someone that you have detached from. Maybe you guys ended things and they regret it, but they still think about you. Look at this. We've got timing. We have the end, and then we have the past. Oh, wow. Okay. So these cards, something about the timing for some of you. The card reads, life is so simple for some people. They meet someone, they fall in love, get married, and live happily ever after. With us, it wasn't as simple. We met, we became friends, and more than friends, but life had other plans, other commitments, other obligations. It wasn't our time. Perhaps in our next lifetime it will be. So what I do get for some of you guys, because someone could have been married, somebody could have already been taken, and there could have been infidelities and a third-party situation here, which is why it ended. Okay? But the message here for this card says, I've tried to convince you that love was worth a shot, that you and I are so incredibly compatible. We're a perfect match. I've tried to make you see that I'll be here for you through thick and thin, that no matter what life hands us, we can make it through, but I can't keep trying for both of us. I guess we've reached the end of the road. So for some of you guys, if you relate to that message, one person was giving their all and the other person wasn't maybe giving enough. And that created an imbalance in the partnership. So somebody ended things here. More than likely, you ended things, Pisces. That's why we have the ending of a partnership. And now I feel that they regret it, that they didn't put in the effort that they needed to. And so here they are missing you and remembering past memories. And then we have the past. This was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, to leave the past behind, to move on. The past is where you and I were, where the good memories live, where my dreams of us fell apart, our time together is over, and I need to find the strength to just say it, goodbye. Yeah, I feel this is a chapter of your life, a relationship that came to an end, Pisces, but I'm also feeling that this batch of cards might be focused on someone that you needed to let go of, and it's the end of the road for that connection, because I feel you were meant to, if you haven't already, found someone that is coming through as that twin, someone who mirrors your energies and is your true soul connection in this lifetime. I don't think it's this person. So one chapter needs to phase out in order to make way for the next chapter of your life, certainly when it comes to your love life. So let's add to that. I'm going to go ahead and pull messages from the Journey of Love 2 and the Journey of Love. I've combined both of these decks. This is by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. So focusing on 5D here, grabbing this message, we have doubt. I don't know what to do anymore. Okay. That could be the person that you had to let go of, that they are doubting themselves or they question certain aspects of the relationship. This could be you too, though. Let's grab one more. I'm so tired of dancing alone. So someone's really depressed here. Where is that message? Dance like no one is watching. Somebody could really be a gifted dancer here. Okay, maybe that's something that you have in common, or someone who might play an instrument also. But someone's depressed over the distance, over the fact that things ended, allowing these doubts and fears and anxieties to get in the way of the connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot messages here to clarify. I'm going to go ahead and use my newest tarot deck. This is the Illuminated Star Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces, focusing on 5D messages here. So they're thinking about you, but they're sad that they had to say goodbye, or you guys ended things. They're depressed because they're not with you. Look at that. Sorrow, heartbreak, love triangle. So the whole third party love triangle reference, if that's not your story, then of course you don't have to take that part of the message. But it is coming through here for some of you that was a challenge. Speaking of challenges, here we are with the Seven of Wands. So competition, didn't that already come through? Already? Yes, it did. So from the first batch of cards from the 3D, Seven of Wands already came through here. So this represents the challenge. It's coming through both in 3D and 5D energies, competition, love triangles. But despite all that, I feel you are moving forward, Pisces. You're persevering. You're still standing on your own 2 feet. I feel really the person that you detached from is having a really rough time. That's just what I'm getting from the individual that you had to say goodbye to, or you ended things with them. We do have the Four of Pentacles here. When it comes to love and romance with that Four of Pentacles, I feel you might have been dealing with somebody who was just a little bit too possessive or clingy. You could have ended things for that purpose also. And it just wasn't a stable foundation for this partnership. So now you're looking ahead with that Three of Wands. You're just focusing onward, moving forward, looking ahead towards a better future and ready and willing to really make a great love connection with someone if you haven't already made that, because you've got the Four of Wands coming through. You're meant to build a strong foundation with somebody. Whether they are your twin, whether you see them that way or not, it's a strong soul connection. So right now, with the Four of Swords, it is a resting period. I've done so many readings here today, and I'm having to look back at some of these cards that came through just to make sure. Did we not get that? No, we didn't. It was the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So you've got a bunch of fours coming through here. Four representing stability in tarot. But that's what was lacking, unfortunately, for some of you, which is why you either detached and let go, or the relationship just did not work. This is a much needed reprieve for you, I feel, Pisces, taking a break from maybe relationships. So some of you guys could be single right now, but choosing to be single. But there are also some of you who are tired of being alone. So if you're dealing with depression, if you are doubting yourself that you'll ever be able to find love again, you know, you absolutely will. So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages from this person that you had to say goodbye to, or that you ended things with and are at a distance from. I feel, again, these messages could be from somebody that it might be the end of the road, because as I've said, you know, there's someone that's way better suited for you, whether you've already made that connection or not. You'll know it anyway if you haven't. So let's see, from this person, from their higher self in the 5D, even though it's ended, even though you've said goodbye, they're clearly still missing you and thinking about you. So now that they've had a chance to really take a look at the situation, and maybe, again, it's been years since you've seen each other, if they could, what is it that they would want to say to you in the 5D here? Will you be my other half? They still want you. They still feel that you are the other half of them. Maybe they do see you as a twin flame. But I'm feeling, you know, because there are false twin flames as well. That could have been what this person was to you. When they think of you, it brings a smile to their face. Sometimes I smile for no reason until I realize the reason for my smile is you. Look at this. When I miss you, I close my eyes knowing you're just a memory away. Exactly. That's why we've got nostalgia coming through right there. There are no words in existence to express how much you mean to me. I'm feeling for some of you that these are words, because it is in the 5D, they wanted to say, but they never did. I love you more than you could ever comprehend. Okay? So they still want you. They see you as someone who could be their other half. They really, truly still care for you, but it came to an end because this was a journey, I feel, that just was not meant to withstand the test of time. Not this connection. There's someone else, Pisces, who represents that for you. So that's what's coming through in the 5D. Let's grab some messages that could represent the telepathic conversations between the two of you. So we're going to dig a little bit deeper when it comes to words that you guys want to say to one another but have not had a chance to do so in the 3D. All right, so I'm going to start with this deck by Angelic Revelation 144. You have My Heart, Soul, Lovers, and Separation. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. So, telepathic conversations between you and this person. What needs to come through here? Whether together or apart, I feel a prisoner of your heart. You are all I want, my everything. I don't want to be free, for we are chained together in love. That's how they see you. I feel they don't like being apart from you. They see you as their everything. And as it says, I don't want to be free. They don't want to be free. But I am also getting, Pisces, that you set them free. My mind is in turmoil trying to figure out how I can fix the mess I made. I am suffering from sleepless nights and feeling very low and anxious. Okay? So they're not getting a whole lot of sleep at night. This is very Nine of Swords and energy, depression, anxiety, despair. And remember, that already came through from this card right here. I'm so tired of dancing alone. They are depressed. They're not in a good place because they're not with you at this time. Life is too short to keep your feelings to yourself. I cannot stay silent any longer with these words hidden inside my heart and soul because they want to burst out of my chest and my mouth. I love you. So yeah, I do get that here, Pisces, that there's a lot that they maybe had the opportunity to say, but they didn't. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some messages here on behalf of the Divine Masculine. And I'm going to pull from my Thinking Man Oracle. This is the Volume 1 deck. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Pisces. So, Masculine, what do you want to say telepathically to your feminine right now? You could have been dealing with a mama's boy. Look at this. You're my everything. Why couldn't I tell you this while I had you in my life? And I do get that. You know, life is too short to keep your feelings to yourself. And that's perhaps what this masculine was doing. They weren't as expressive. They were holding their emotions in, or they really just did not speak up. So this masculine could have had a very strong motherly presence in their life that might have gotten in the way of this connection for some of you. Here I am, your one and only, your twin flame. So we have a masculine here that is confirming that they represent that twin flame connection. Whoa. Well, all right. Let's go ahead and grab some cards on behalf of the feminine. And let's take a look and see where you are at, Divine Feminine. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Woman's Intuition Oracle here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Pisces. So, feminine, where are you at on this journey? The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew my search was over. That's how you feel about this masculine. Despite the challenges, even though things came to an end, could have been love at first sight. I feel you loving me behind that tough exterior of yours. And it kind of makes sense for me going back to this card, you're my everything. Why couldn't I tell you? Why couldn't I tell you this while I had you in my life? So again, we might have had a masculine here who just wasn't the type to express themselves emotionally, you know? Putting up that tough exterior. Look at this. The magnetic pull between us is so strong. I feel you even when you're not with me. Exactly. Feeling drawn to each other. Twins in separation. Where is that card that came through earlier? Yep, here it is. Remember this one? Intensity. I can no longer ignore this magnetic pull between us. Perhaps you both feel that. You're both feeling magnetically pulled. It's just that I'm getting for some of you, and I'm still feeling it here, that we've got a couple of people that are vying for your attention here. Not necessarily that you're with them, because I do feel there's one relationship that came to an end. It's frozen for a reason. But there could also be someone here that you're interested in. It could be a new connection, or it could be someone from your past that you had connected with initially, and they represent your twin flame. We've got twin flame references popping up in this reading here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a Twist. And if you're new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners. And I say advanced because this has some additional cards in it, new oracle messages, new court cards. And so not only does it have the traditional tarot cards, but it includes extra ones. So while you're learning, it challenges you at the same time. So it's got upright and reversed meaning. So it makes it really easy to learn. All right, Pisces. So let's add to this. What else do we need to know when it comes to the telepathic conversations? So yeah, somebody was left out in the cold, which could explain that winter card and why things are stagnant. This does represent the breakup between the two of you and just insecure energies. We've got the Eight of Swords coming through as well. So some of you guys, this could even represent how your person is feeling, that they were backed into a corner, maybe, or paralyzed by their own fears and anxieties, unable to come towards you and to just really open up and say what it is that they needed to say. This is also someone who's been silenced and they feel powerless at this point, maybe because you decided to end things. Maybe you gave them an ultimatum. It's like, you know, this needs to happen or we're done. And if you were feeling trapped in a situation, Pisces, then more than likely you did end things with this person. You let go. Okay, you put a pause to it. You put a stop to it. There is this need to create change, though. In order for the person that you have in mind, for you guys to come together and be successful in the relationship, you need to be able to have a better understanding of where you're both coming from. There has to be good communication there. For some of you guys, you might have detached from somebody where overall you had really good chemistry, you guys were compatible, but for some reason you guys had to go your separate ways, because I'm feeling a reunion here for some of you guys. We've got the Nine of Cups letting us know that there is wish fulfillment and realized dreams that could still manifest itself between the two of you. And then we've got the Three of Wands, if I'm not mistaken, that came through already. Let me just confirm that here. Or am I tripping? I'm telling you, I've done so many readings today. Three of Wands, yes, it did come through. So, looking ahead, rapid expansion. You don't want to dwell on the past. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to live your best life. And then you've got Archangel Chamuel here, followed by the Magician. And then we've got the Emerald of Water, representing your own water energy. And then you've got the Three of Cups, which is a reunion for some of you guys, okay? As I was mentioning, I'm picking that up, that there's somebody who's going to come in. And this does represent a very positive outcome in your love life here. So, Archangel Chamuel, I am the angel of peaceful relationships. I can help bring the right person into your life, your ideal mate. I can help you become closer with your current partner. I can help you heal any conflicts in your relationships, attract new love, and strengthen your existing connections. If you crave intimacy in your life, I can assist with that too. And obviously this covers a broad spectrum of how things can play out, but at the end of the day, it's all about restoring peace in your life and in your partnerships. Magician is manifestation of that ideal person that Archangel Chamuel is talking about and representing a very good outcome here. Basically, Pisces is what I'm seeing. Yes, the magician can sometimes indicate a rekindled romance. So I am feeling there might be someone from your past who might return. So I'm not talking about psycho exes or people that you have detached from where you know that bridge is done. It's been burned. I'm not talking about those types of connections. This is a rekindled partnership with somebody perhaps that you miss you think of them, you still have love in your heart for this person. For whatever reason, you guys ended up breaking up and there's now this separation. But I feel you guys still care for one another, and there's a possibility that you guys might end up reconnecting. And then we've got the Emerald of Water. It's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who is meant for you. And I'm getting here, Pisces, that you get it. You get this now. Maybe there was a point in time where you didn't recognize how special you actually were and what you brought to the table in your partnerships. So it's very important to not be rigid and to truly go with the flow of where your life is wanting to take you right now. All right, so that's what's coming through with the telepathic conversation between the masculine and feminine. So let's go ahead and take a look at the physical connection here, Pisces, between you and the person that you ultimately do want to be with. So I'm going to pull some cards from my Sugar and Spice Oracle. Now this section of the reading, guys, it can contain sexual content, sexual innuendos, and some of the cards do have profanity in it. So if you don't want to watch this portion of the reading, you of course don't have to. You're more than welcome to fast forward. Okay, so let's begin. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces, focusing on the physical connection and the sexual chemistry. I'm guided to this one. We've got Cayenne. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign here. So Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You could also have fire in your chart. So this card says, no one else stimulates my body with such passion, desire. I want you to touch me, squeeze me, hold me, taste me, kiss me, love me until you're dripping with sweat and I'm left drowning in your love. Let's overheat together. I mean, the passion, the intensity, the heat from this card, that perhaps is the type of connection that you feel and that you have with an individual that you really do want to invest your time in. Okay, let's grab another. Lemons. This one's a little hard to see. So this one says, yes, sometimes life hands us lemons. You can waste your time focusing on those bitter moments that will leave you feeling so sour it'll make your eyes water, or you can make the best of what you've got and turn it into one hell of a masterpiece. So make yourself some kick-ass lemonade and hit reset, baby. Today is a brand new day. And I really do feel some of you guys needed that reset, you know, to just start over, start fresh, and welcome in a connection that could represent a twin flame bond between you and someone, and a very hot, spicy, passionate connection. Let's grab another message. We've got turmeric. Some of you guys could be dealing with an earth sign here, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I have a vibrant outlook on love. I may be a bit shy or standoffish at first, but when you get to know me, I'm pretty down to earth and can occasionally be a social butterfly. I've been burned before, so I sometimes hold a grudge and have bitter memories of the past. I'm ready to let it go and concentrate on the future, you and me. I'm getting for some of you guys that should you decide to move forward and welcome in new love, I'm getting that this person had a bit of a rough patch as well in prior relationships. So you both have your own history to share. And maybe that's something that you do have in common. But I do feel that this could be a very magnetic connection here that you make. Let's grab one more. We have espresso. Somebody could really love coffee or espresso here. I can't stop shaking. I can't sleep. I'm so damn lost without you. I'm anxious, overwhelmed. I can't think straight. Since you've been gone, everything has turned upside down in my life. Please come back. My heart can't take it anymore. This is the person that you let go of, Pisces. They really cannot seem to detach. They can't sleep. They can't eat. They can't think of anything else but wanting you back in their life. Okay? So let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from the Slow and Sexy Sensual Love Favors deck by Angelic Revelation 144. when it comes to the physical connection and sexual chemistry. I want us to make love slowly and take our time to discover each other. Okay? And these messages I'm feeling for those of you who are focused on either a new love connection, or somebody that you feel this magnetic pull towards. And again, I'm not referring to someone that you detached from and it's the end of the road with that person. This is somebody that you do want to be with. I want our tongues to dance together. There's this reference to dance that's popping up in this reading. Maybe you guys really enjoyed dancing or something that you enjoy doing. So very deep, passionate, sensual kisses. I want to run my fingers through your hair and pull it gently. Okay, that could be something that you really enjoy doing or receiving from somebody. I want to spoon and hold you all night long. So if you enjoy spooning with your partner, that could also represent something you enjoy. I want to blindfold you and tease your body with silk, feathers, and flowers. Okay, so take any part of that makes sense for you, Pisces, and whatever it is that you enjoy with your partner. All right, and then let's go ahead and grab some cards from this deck, the Lyrics of the Heart, Grown and Sexy deck by Divine Moon Empress. And I am not familiar with every single song in this deck. I know some, but you know, you guys might recognize the lyrics. So when it comes to the sexual chemistry, the physical connection, Pisces, with the one that you do want to be with, what is that like? What are the messages? My lips can't wait to taste your skin, and baby, these eyes can't wait to see your grin. Oh baby, just let my love adorn you. So there is this reference to kissing and just maybe how you guys look into each other's eyes when you make love, when you're being intimate. Call it magic and call it true. I call it magic when I'm with you. And that's what it feels like. It's like a fairy tale. It's like truly like a magical fairy tale is what I'm getting from that when you guys are together. I want you. I want you to come and chain me. You know what I'm addicted to. Some of you guys could be into that, you know, just tying each other up, blindfolds, chains, whatever it is. And lastly, it's like peach cobbler in my stomach when I eat you up. You got your legs around my neck, so I can't get up. All right, somebody could really love peach cobbler here also. We've got all of these flavors coming in, lemons, espresso, turmeric, cayenne, and now we've got peach cobbler. So when it comes really to the sexual chemistry, it's pretty magnetic, it's strong. Okay, they want to bring that magic back, or maybe that's something that you are fantasizing about. So let's add to this. I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher now. So again, I'm getting a couple of scenarios. One person you had to detach from and let them go. Clearly they're struggling with that. They want you back. You know, I can't stop shaking. I can't sleep. This card I feel is from that person. And then there's someone else here that could represent a new love connection, somebody that you end up meeting later on. Or for some of you, it could be a person that returns into your life and you still feel drawn to that person. You're still attracted to them. So you know, Pisces, who it is that you need to sever ties with and who it is that you who you would welcome in a new revived connection with, or altogether a new love connection. Four of Swords again. Okay, so this really is the need to just take a bit of a break from the challenges of life and people that have stressed you out. Okay, that's coming through here. So that already came through earlier. So you yourself, Pisces, you can't allow your fears and anxieties to stress you out in any way in order for you to move forward onto a new chapter with somebody else here. But maybe for some of you guys, what you need is to just spend time on your own and to be single for a good minute. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Did this not come through already? Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. Am I tripping? Hold on. Now I gotta find it. Didn't that already? I gotta find it. Hold on, guys. Yeah, look at that. 8 of Swords again. So, I'm just getting here, Pisces, that the individual that you ended things with, you didn't want to be there. That's what I'm getting. There was something restrictive about it. Or maybe that's how they made you feel. Almost as if you were imprisoned, really, you know? But the fact of the matter is you weren't. You could have broken free at any given time, and ultimately you did. But part of the interpretation of that 8 of Swords is they are now feeling powerless to do anything about it. Which is why they're coming through with this desperation and this message. It's like, please come back. My heart can't take it anymore. They're tripping out. And not to say that they've actually expressed these things to you, but energetically I'm feeling that they are not in a good place, that they're tripping out, they're stressed out. And maybe they recognize that things are the way they are because they contributed to it. We have a divine feminine coming in as the Empress here. Some of you could be dealing with a feminine who is a Taurus. If you're the feminine in this equation, then you need to be very nurturing with yourself at this time. This represents desirable results between you and your masculine. The masculine that you do want to be with. But look at this, we've got the devil energy coming through. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, so we do have some unhealthy relationships here. You could be dealing with somebody who's got some mental health issues. I'm just getting that they could still be really obsessed with the thought of being with you, Pisces. They're anxious. I'm anxious, overwhelmed. I can't think straight since you've been gone. Everything in their life has just been turned upside down. That is what they're telling you. But you yourself could be picking up off of this energy from the devil card, Pisces, especially if you were feeling trapped in a situation. And eventually, I feel you broke free from that. So, you know, you stood your ground, you stood up for what you believe in. You took the high road, so to speak, which is a part of the energy of the Seven of Wands. What you're looking for in your relationships here is equality. And I feel that's what you could receive with your twin. Someone who will give as much as you're willing to give. So if you haven't found that person yet, Pisces, I feel by you working on yourself, living your best life, hitting reset if you feel the need to do so, taking as much time as you need to heal, you're going to be okay. You're actually going to be ready for the right kind of love to come into your life. You know, just don't rush into anything. You know, it's not enough to be in a relationship. You have to be ready for the right kind of relationship to come towards you. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some healing messages here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. Healing messages for Pisces at this time. Spiritual growth, I feel, is very important on your healing journey. Meditation also will help you to heal. Just going within, focusing on you. Your friendships play a crucial role in your life. These are the people that were or are there for you no matter what. They are your support system, I feel. Truth and integrity is what you are looking for in your partnerships, in your relationships. And also, if you are able to face the truth and be honest with yourself about what it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life, not just your love life, but every aspect of it, that's what's going to help you manifest exactly what it is that you're looking for. So we have the actual healing card coming through here. That could be a physical healing for some of you who might be not have been feeling well or dealing with some health struggles perhaps. So your angel guides are helping you to heal through that. Part of this healing could also be emotional or spiritual. We have the celebration card coming through. So happy times ahead, Pisces. You are meant to be happy. Good times. Divine timing is at play here. Okay, so you don't want to rush into things. Take your time. Allow the universe to present itself to you when the time is right. And you can't rush good things to come to you. It will come to you when it's ready. Your prayers have been answered, okay? And sometimes, as I've mentioned in other readings, sometimes when our prayers are answered, it comes true in a different way from what we envisioned, but it might actually be better than what you could have ever thought it would turn out to be. You've got a really great support system here, not just from your friends, but from your angels, from your spirit guides, from the universe, even your family. Let's grab one more card. One more healing card for Pisces. And we have abundance. Beautiful. So abundance could certainly be financial. For those of you who are unemployed, maybe you're looking for a job. That could be coming in as well, perhaps the second half of June. And abundance can certainly be in love, from family, from friends, and of course romantic love. Okay, so that's what's coming through from there, Pisces. Let's go ahead and grab some additional cards from the Lovers Oracle here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I love that. It's just a matter of time. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So you got to do what feels right for you. Trust your heart, trust your intuition. We have a message for you. We have the Weight card coming through here. And then we have a Soulmate card coming in. A message for you says, I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And I really feel this for the person that you are meant to be with. And then we have the Weight card. Don't rush into it. So that seems to be a common theme as well. You can't rush things into happening. Allow nature to take its course. And we've had twin flame references, but we also have soulmate coming in. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So it's just a matter of time really before you and this person come back together. All right, so let's wrap it up here, Pisces, with some closing messages from the Whispers of Love. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. I'm guided to this card. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love, absolutely. And I feel that that's something that needs to be equal between two people, giving and receiving, and that did come through already in this reading. Let's grab one last card. Actions speak loudly. Yes, express your love through your actions, because sometimes it's not enough to just say something. You have to back it up with your actions. Okay, and I feel perhaps, Pisces, that is what you're expecting from someone who represents your ideal mate in this lifetime. Perhaps you have also dealt with people who were all talk and not enough action. Okay, so I feel your standards have been raised a bit when it comes to people that you want to manifest a relationship with, a long-term commitment that might even lead towards marriage for some of you. Okay, so that's what's presenting itself here for the second half of June. I do hope whatever part of this makes sense for you, helps you out. And if you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.